Children, we are of course still talking about climate change from the past, and we've been talking about all the clues we get and how we do detective work to put them together to build the narrative science of how things have changed and why they have changed. So, here we'll look at some geologic processes that caused climate change in the past. Of course, you already know that the Himalayas came up because the Indian subcontinent crashed into the Asian plate and then pushed it up. So the process by which mountains form can determine what's in the mountains. If you have a lot of soft material and Himalayas formed and the monsoon got formed as well because of it, then all that soft material will get washed out, and it may take down carbon dioxide with it and cool the climate, as has happened over the last 30 million years. And you have had volcanic eruptions. Sometimes these magma flows lasted for millions of years and caused climate change and even some mass extinctions. And of course, rocks get formed and pushed out and pushed in when the plates collide, and there are very high temperatures, or even during the formation of vegetation, colonization of marine algae onto land happened because plates moved around, they changed the oceans, they changed the sea level, and allowed the marine algae to be exposed to land. Some of them survive, they colonize land, they put roots, they grow tall, and they begin to compete with each other for a light. And of course, they also begin to affect the winds because they are growing taller and changing the surface. So, geologic process can directly affect climate or indirectly affect life and then climate. And the cycling of nutrients, CO2 got hidden away, nitrogen got buried, hydrocarbons got buried. And what's the best example of hydrocarbons getting buried and changing climate? Formation of all that coal when plants exploded and started to put away a lot of hydrocarbons, photosynthesized material down, and plate tectonics came along and buried it and compressed it and made it hot and burned it into coal, which we now dig up and burn. And this is part of the problem of how we are increasing greenhouse gases. Amazing stories of the past, all buried in rocks, mountains, oceans, lakes, and so on, that we keep looking at. Fun, kids. See you in the next podcast.